Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back with another reaction video, and we got Larry Bird Was a Nightmare to NBA Legends. That's definitely a new video that just came out. I also wanted to say, if y'all ever want to see like these videos I do, I got the original link in the description. If I'm just letting you know, just in case some of y'all don't check out the description. But yeah, definitely been trying to get better at my description too. And definitely shout outs will definitely be coming, so definitely look out for that. Also got a giveaway I want to do that's coming soon. But you know, we still grinding, we still chasing that mill, man. Definitely chasing that 1 million subs. But yeah, let's get straight into the video, man. We're not gonna do too much talking, but I just wanted to lay that out for y'all. I'm going to be doing some a giveaway soon. I don't know exactly when, and also you know, the links and all that is in my description. But yeah, let's get straight into it.
One such player was Larry Bird. NBA legends demonstrate Larry Bird's dominant skills. Once every several decades, a new generation of players produces someone truly exceptional. One such player was Larry Bird. During his 13 years with the Boston Celtics from 1979 to 80 to 1991 to 92, Bird was the epitome of hustle, consistency, and excellence as a scorer, passer, rebounder, defender, team player, and maybe most notably as a clutch performer.
If you take it too far back, what happens?
I don't have really no direction of the ball. I don't really know where it's going to go. It's more of a throw. Of course, me, you know.
Bird was so sure of himself that he would often walk up to the opposing team's bench before tip-off and declare that he will score 40 points that game. He was such a lethal marksman that he occasionally shot threes with his eyes closed in preparation. Only Irvin "Magic" Johnson, one of Bird's contemporaries, was widely regarded as a greater passer, and the two would forever be associated in the minds of basketball fans. Bird was known as one of the most aggressive players due to his habit of diving into crowds and even jumping over pressed tables to retrieve loose balls. The term Celtics pride was coined to describe Bird. He was an exemplary teammate who excelled under duress and set the bar high for his colleagues. The unassuming Bird was a team player who, like Bob Cousy, Bill Russell, John Havlicek, and Dave Cowens, never stole the show. Not even the greats of the game could draw as many spectators to Boston Garden or dominate games as Bird did. In the late 1970s, when Bird joined the Celtics, the team was struggling due to bad play and low attendance. The Celtics won 3 NBA titles and 10 Atlantic Division titles with Bird at the helm. Bird racked up an impressive list of accomplishments outside of his 3 championship rings. He won the NBA MVP award for 3 straight seasons, making him only the 3rd player ever and the 1st player who wasn't a center to do it. He won the Most Valuable Player award in the NBA Finals twice and was named to the first team All-NBA 12 times in his career. During his career, he had 4 separate seasons in which he had the highest free throw percentage in the league. Bird, a perfectionist to a fault, was revered by basketball purists regardless of team affiliation. Fans of his career were often amazed by his last-second plays, which ranged from seemingly impossible reverse layups to stunning 35-foot bombs over several defenders. When Larry Bird resigned in 1992 due to a debilitating back issue, shortly after winning gold with the first Dream Team at the Olympics in Barcelona, Commissioner David J. Stern commented, "Larry Bird has helped define the way a generation of basketball fans has come to view and enjoy the NBA." The humble beginnings upon which Bird's reputation is built may be traced back to the small hamlet of French Lick, nestled in the heart of Indiana's corn country. In a state like Indiana, where high school basketball is revered, the majority of French Lick's 2,059 residents turned out for Springs Valley High School's home games. It wasn't uncommon to have 1,600 people in attendance, and they were all coming to see Larry Joe Bird, a shooting whiz with blonde hair and a goofy grin. Bird's junior year was his breakout year after a promising sophomore campaign was cut short by an ankle injury. With Larry's help, Springs Valley won 19 games in a row, and he became a minor celebrity. Bird's parents, who could not afford a car, were able to rely on the kindness of fans who were always eager to give them a ride. Around 4,000 spectators saw Bird play in his senior home game, and he concluded his career as the school's all-time leading scorer. Bird struggled to adjust to life in higher education. When he wasn't playing for the Chicago Bulls, he was a member of the Indiana Hoosiers, coached by the famous Bobby Knight. Then he dropped out of Northwood Institute.
Am I hearing that right? He said playing for the... Hold on. See, because I think this is the same person that was messing up before. Let me go back real quick, y'all, because I try not to pause too much.
And he concluded his career as the school's all-time leading scorer. Bird struggled to adjust to life in higher education. When he wasn't playing for the Chicago Bulls, he was a member of the Indiana Hoosiers, coached by the famous Bobby Knight. Then he dropped out of Northwood Institute, a community college in his hometown. Finally, Bird enrolled at Indiana State, where the pressure would be less than at Indiana, a perennial Big Ten power and national title challenger, due to the Sycamores' 12-14 record the previous 2 seasons. Although Indiana State's home attendance was roughly 3,100 prior to Bird's arrival, he quickly filled the arena and led the Sycamores to new heights of success, just as he had done in Springs Valley.
Did he say Sycamores? Isn't this Sycamores, right? Not Sycamores. Here we go.
His rookie year with the Sycamores, he scored over 30 points per game and pulled down over 10 boards per game. Sales of season tickets increased by a factor of 3, ads were replaced by Bird clips on national television. Many fans missed class in order to be among the first in line.
Maybe I'm wrong.
For tickets 8 hours before tip-off. In Terre Haute, Larry Bird ball was king. During Bird's senior year, the Sycamores went undefeated and ranked no. One, that they were upset in the 1979 NCAA championship game by a Michigan State team led by a 6'9" player named Erving Magic Johnson, a game that was viewed by millions across the world. Bird graduated from Indiana State as the school's all-time leading scorer and the NCAA's 5th leading scorer overall. During Bird's 3 years with the Sycamores, the team posted an 81-13 record.
I'm sorry. I just love when y'all, I just love when y'all leave the comments and just be trying to correct this person. I don't know. Oh, that just it sounds so off to me. Maybe he's right and I'm saying it wrong. Could have sworn it's Sycamores, but he's Sycamore. Maybe he's right.
The Boston Celtics had selected Bird in the 1978 NBA draft in the hopes that he would skip his season.
Wait, hold on. He said NBA draft.
All-time leading scorer and the NCAA's 5th leading scorer overall. During Bird's 3 years with the Sycamores, the team posted an 81-13 record. The Boston Celtics had selected Bird in the 1978 NBA draft in the hopes that he would skip his senior year after being eligible to play in the league at the end of his junior year, but they also knew that he would be well worth the wait. The Celtics' 32-50 record in 1977-78 was their lowest since 1949-50. The Celtics' record fell to 29-53 when Bird decided to stay at Indiana State for another year. However, Bird joined the Celtics for the 1979-80 season, and the team experienced one of the league's biggest turnarounds in a single year. The 1979-80 Boston Celtics season saw a 32-game improvement as the team finished with a 61-21 record and reclaimed first place in the Atlantic Division. Bird, who appeared in all 82 games, ranked first on the team in points per game, 21.3, second in rebounds per game, 10.4, third in steals per game, 143, and second in minutes per game, 2,955. 58. Bird earned the NBA's Rookie of the Year and started in his first of 12 All-Star games despite Johnson's stellar play for the league champion, Los Angeles Lakers. Robert Parrish, a center, and a potential first-round pick, Kevin McHale, came to Boston from Golden State in a deal widely regarded as the most one-sided in NBA history. Together, with veteran Cedric Maxwell and point guard Larry Bird, they propelled the Celtics to the 1981 NBA Finals. After beating Moses Malone and the Houston Rockets in a thrilling 6-game NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics celebrated a historic comeback in the Eastern Conference Finals versus Philadelphia, winning the series after trailing 3-1. Again, Bird was the team leader in points, 21.2 per game, rebounds, 10.9, steals, 161, and playing time, 39.4 per game. Well, his charisma unites the group. You enter his universe when he starts talking. As a coach, your job is to instill confidence in your players. Bird took on his new duty with his normal aw shucks aplomb, even after joking that he hoped he could get the X and O's straight in the huddle, and that he didn't write up any plays with himself in them. He admitted his inexperience as a coach but expressed confidence in his abilities. I have all the confidence in the world that I'll be able to handle these men and execute the things that are essential to win games. Bird was a great backup for 3 years. Despite having star player Reggie Miller on their side, his first year Indiana Pacers were swept in the conference finals by Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. In the 2000 NBA Finals, the Pacers lost to the Lakers, led by Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant in a 6-game series, giving the Lakers their first of 3 consecutive titles. After leading the Pacers to the NBA Finals, Bird, who had been named Coach of the Year the previous season, stepped down as head coach. The outdoorsman also enjoys country music, racing cars, golfing, and watching the St. Louis Cardinals play baseball. Many of his trophies and awards are on display at his hotel and restaurant in Terre Haute.
He said trophies. It's true. He said trophies.
which he owns and operates under the name Larry Bird's Boston Connection.
He was widely regarded as the greatest man to ever shoot a basketball, and his incredible shooting ability set him apart as one of the greatest players in NBA history. On the court, Bird's formidable combination of talent, competitiveness, and work ethic made him a force to be reckoned with, and his legacy as a shooter continues to serve as an inspiration to basketball players all over the world. In this video, we will take a more in-depth look at what made Larry Bird such an incredible shooter, as well as why he will always be remembered as one of the greatest players in the history of the NBA. The first thing that stands out about Bird is how incredible his shooting ability was. He could score from just about any position on the court thanks to his nearly flawless shooting form and his incredible touch around the basket. He was a lethal shooter from beyond the arc, and this clutch shooting in high-pressure situations made him a fan favorite. His shooting from beyond the arc made him a deadly shooter. When you take into account the fact that the three-point shot was not nearly as prevalent in Bird's era as it is in modern times, his career three-point shooting percentage of 37.6% is even more impressive. It is not a matter of opinion that Larry Bird is the best shooter in the history of the NBA. Rather, this is a fact that is widely acknowledged by the most accomplished players in the league's history. The incredible shooting ability and all-around skills that Bird possessed earned him the respect and admiration of his contemporaries, many of whom have expressed their awe and admiration for Bird in public settings. Michael Jordan, who is generally regarded as the best basketball player to have ever played the game, was one of the most outspoken supporters of Larry Bird's shooting ability. When asked about Bird, Jordan once said, "Larry is the greatest shooter I've ever seen. He's not afraid to take big shots, and he never lost his confidence." Reggie Miller, another legendary shooter, is another person who has praised Bird's shooting ability. Miller once said, "Larry Bird was the best shooter I've ever seen. His touch was incredible, and he had an amazing feel for the game." Even Bird's longtime competitor and friend, Magic Johnson, has nothing but praise for Bird's basketball prowess. Johnson once said the following about Bird: "He could shoot from anywhere on the court, and he was always in control of the game. He was the best shooter I ever played against." Phil Jackson, a former coach in the NBA who competed against Bird while he was coaching the Chicago Bulls and later with the Los Angeles Lakers, has also lauded Bird's shooting ability. Jackson once said, "Larry Bird was a phenomenal shooter. He had a great feel for the game, and he could make shots from anywhere on the court." Even players of today have acknowledged the greatness that Bird possessed. Steph Curry, who is widely considered to be one of the best shooters in the history of the NBA, has stated that Larry Bird was a player he looked up to when he was just starting in the league. Larry Bird is most commonly remembered for his incredible shooting ability. However, he was also an outstanding passer and rebounder. The ability to pass the ball and grab rebounds were two of the most important aspects of his success as a player, which contributed to the fact that he is considered one of the best players in NBA history. Because of his uncanny ability to read the game and execute the appropriate move at the appropriate time, he was an extremely valuable member of any team that he was part of while he was playing. He was known for his exceptional court vision and his ability to make the appropriate play at the appropriate time, both of which contributed to his reputation as an outstanding passer. He was especially skilled at finding his teammates in transition and setting them up for easy baskets. His contributions to the team's success were invaluable. Bird had a career assist average of 6.3 per game and was at his best in the postseason, where he routinely produced more than he did in the regular season. This helped him become one of the most successful players in NBA history. The ability of Bird to grab offensive rebounds was another essential aspect of his game. He wasn't the tallest or most athletic player on the court, but he made up for it with an incredible nose for the ball and a dogged determination to grab every rebound. Bird pulled down a remarkable 10 rebounds per game on average throughout his career, which is a remarkable total for a player of his size. He had an incredible feel for the flow of the game and was always one step ahead of his opponents. He was also an expert at using his size and positioning to get to the ball, often outmaneuvering players who were taller than him to secure the rebound. The ability of Bird to both pass the ball and grab rebounds was essential to the accomplishments of his team, particularly in the postseason. During his career, he finished as a member of the NBA All-Defensive Second Team 3 times, and had a career average of 6.3 assists and 10 rebounds per game. His all-around skills helped him lead the Boston Celtics to 3 NBA titles, and his competitive drive and work ethic inspired his teammates to improve their games. Perhaps what set Bird apart from his contemporaries was his dedication to hard work and his desire to win. He was well known for his unwavering commitment to the sport, his willingness to put in long hours of labor, and his intense desire to come out on top. He famously continued to play despite suffering from injuries and illnesses, and there was one time when he shot 100 free throws after a game to get his rhythm back. Bird's work ethic and fierce competitiveness were significant contributors to his rise to prominence as one of the NBA's all-time great players. His dedication to hard work was obvious, even at a young age. He spent countless hours honing his shooting, dribbling, and passing skills while he was growing up in a rural community in the state of Indiana. He routinely practiced his skills, and he never shied away from putting in additional work to better himself. He was a fierce competitor who abhorred coming in second place and always wanted to win, regardless of the circumstances. Both Bird's work ethic and his level of competitiveness only got stronger as he progressed through college and then the NBA. He was notorious for his never-ending pursuit of improvement, spending countless hours honing his skills in the weight room and poring over the game film to identify new avenues for growth. On the court, he was equally as fiercely competitive, never backing down from a challenge and constantly looking for ways to gain an advantage over his rivals. The dedication to hard work and fierce competition that Bird displayed enabled him to become one of the most accomplished players in the history of the NBA. In addition to being a 12-time All-Star, 3-time NBA Most Valuable Player, and 2-time Finals MVP, he led the Boston Celtics to 3 NBA titles during his time with the team. His drive for competition and work ethic motivated his teammates to improve their play, and his intensity and dedication earned him widespread respect from both his opponents and the fans who watched him play. His fiercely competitive nature was on full display in the 1988 three-point contest, when he famously entered the locker room before the competition and asked his fellow competitors, "Which one of you guys is finishing second?" Bird's accomplishments speak for themselves. During his career, he was awarded 3 NBA championships, 3 Most Valuable Player awards, and 2 Most Valuable Player awards for the NBA Finals. He was selected to play in the NBA All-Star Game 12 times, earned All-NBA honors 9 times, and was included on the NBA's all-time team for its 50th anniversary. Indeed, Larry Bird will always be remembered as the greatest shooter in basketball history. It is impossible to overstate the significance of Bird to the sport of basketball, and his legacy will live on for many years to come. We can only look back on Larry Bird, the greatest shooter in NBA history, and be in awe of his greatness as we take into account his incredible career and the legacy he left behind. What are your thoughts and reactions? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like and...
People have been comparing...
Alright. Yeah, that's a video I got. Shout out to Aram. Aram, I think that's his name. He told me to do this video. I might try to put more videos together because I see it's only a minute now. So I know that's not, I need at least 8 minutes at least or longer. But sometimes 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. But a minute, I don't know. I feel like I need to put more to that video. But I'm definitely going to start trying to work up some more videos. But yeah, that was it was okay video. I mean, I want to see what y'all think in the comments. I feel like y'all gonna about to blow these comments up, man. Blow these comments up. Let me see what y'all think of this. And did he have it switch up to 2 different people? I mean, but hey, it's people's videos. You can't tell people what to do. I mean, you could say certain things are wrong, yeah, like if you're wrong, yeah, but I mean, you can't really tell people what to do with their videos, their own channel. But I just feel like he makes a lot of mistakes. But yeah, that's about it, man. Drop some videos down below that you want me to do. I definitely got a lot of videos coming, so definitely look out for them. I got shout outs coming, got a giveaway coming, so definitely look out for all of that good stuff, y'all. I deeply appreciate all of the support y'all been showing me, man. We're on the road to 2K. We trying to hit that mill. We on the road to 2K subs, man, and we definitely pushing for that mill. The grind don't stop, man. The grind don't stop. But yeah, that's about it, man. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. Turn on that bell, man. And that's about it. I'm on to the next video. Got shout outs coming, like I said. Just trying to make sure I cover everything for y'all. But yeah, and also I'm going to make a community post and let me know what can I do to improve my videos. Like what can I do to improve my channel for y'all. Because I'll be trying to do, like I'm starting to put my thumbnail, learn how to do my thumbnails and things like that. Like I'm learning as I keep going. So things are getting better as I keep going. But yeah, let me know, y'all, what y'all want. Like, let me know in the comments. But that's about it, man. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you.